Hi, tribe. Hello, hello. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot, where I teach many lessons on how to read, interpret, and utilize your birth chart for your best and highest good to navigate transiting planetary energies. And you can also use it as a navigation tool to decide when the best timing of things may be for and why we are emotionally wired the way that we are. Will be all found on your birth chart. Now, for today's reading, I'm going to be focusing on the sun in Libra. Okay, that's our Empress energy here. The sun is in 3 degrees Libra today. So we are looking at the Empress end of this as the house of committed partnerships and how to balance that with the self. So that balance would be 3 degrees in Aries. If you don't know where that information is for you and you'd like a completed birth chart by me so that you can follow along with the many lessons that are offered here on Learn Love Tarot, you can find that information below in the description box. Okay. Now, with that being said, if you have been following along and you do not have Libra in your 7th house, for example, if you have Libra in your 9th house of travel, education, and astrology, that will be countered with your 3rd house of daily rituals and communications. Okay, so those are the 2 life areas that would be affected for you and how you can apply the Libra and Aries energy. Okay, if you do want to traditionally follow the House of Committed Partnerships, I did pull a couple interesting cards with my brand new deck that I just got on Sunday. Now, learning the major arcana of these cards is a different love story based on Greek, Roman, and Roman mythology. So each of those love stories are depicting a different energy. So what we found today, kind of went along here with my morning meditation. So here are the messages I received today. So the biggest important one that I wanted to bring to us today was this path that I saw where someone was walking on this long path. There was mountains behind them. And at the end of the path was like just a big storm of fire. Okay. And it was walk toward the fire to rise above it. So that is Phoenix energy. You can't rise from the ashes like the Phoenix and have a new beginning without going into the fire. Okay, so that had me thinking about our internal issues. We have a lot of planets in retrograde right now, which means internal examination. Okay, so jumping into the fire of that is what is going to bring expansion and leadership for us. I also saw a brushed gold. It was very specific, not sparkly gold, a brushed gold drawbridge slowly being lowered down. Okay. And then the next best step that I asked about what could be done today, and it was the sun. Okay. I just saw the sun, and that's just the happiness card. And it's all about energy first, guys. We got to get our energy in balance first before anything else can be manifested and kind of be balanced and go right for us in our lives if we ourselves are not yet balanced. Let's get into it. So I wasn't even going to use my new cards yet. And I was just shuffling to see if I was going to get any pre-messages before the read. And the balanced energy, I said, what would bring this energy into balance? Where, what people is this reading for today? If you're using this as a love reading, and we got the 19 card, okay, which in this deck is called Awakening. And this is the love affair between Cupid and Psyche. And he was not supposed to see her. That was the deal, right? If they were to be together. And she used a candle to see his face, and it burned him. So there's fire depicted there on this card. And then at the bottom of the deck was Judgment, which is the 20 card. So this is getting towards the end of the hero's journey, guys. And in this depiction, this is Lanhauser and Elizabeth. Okay, so I will read those energies at the end. I'm trying to work on shortening the readings, but also funny enough, I accidentally got a nugget of fire on my temperance card today, and it burned his little head right there in the middle. So, which is funny because that's what happened with Cupid and Psyche, right? And then also the hills and mountains I must climb, this Lana Hauser character, though he was in love with Elizabeth, had this calling to go exploring and look at all of these mountains. And while he was on his adventures, Venus kind of took a liking to him, basically tried to steal Elizabeth's man, right? So then I was like, oh Lord, this kind of sounds like the read from yesterday. So if you resonated with that reading, this could be a little bit of a continuation for you. And that literally is the story coming back. And he does come back home because he longs for his true love. Okay. And this is the little temptation there. Wasn't supposed to peek at the present, chickie. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to use just the major arcana from the Illuminati deck to see what the current energy is of the Empress. So for whoever this reading is for, with the sun in Libra, that would be relationships and committed partnerships. How are you behaving in this area? And again, if Libra's in another house, it's a different life area for you. You can use that information for those dueling energies as well for your best and highest good. Okay, Empress, what is the energy of the Empress of this Libra in the 7th house of committed partnership, please and thank you. I had the worst time getting the video set up. I did a long reading today, personal reading, and I was just exhausted. I felt like I ran a marathon after that one. It was heavy. All right, there we go. Jeez. The Tower. So there could be something surprising or shocking coming to you in this area of life, in this area of committed partnerships. Okay. And that is crossed by the wheel of fortune. So that is definitely a surprise. Which way is that wheel going to go? Depends if we're balanced or not. Okay. All right. Let's see what the energy is of the Aries energy, the house of self, the house of ego, our appearance, our vitality. Thank you. Came out a lot quicker. Temperance, it was in reverse. Okay, so that is indicating an out of balance ego. Okay, so again, if you are looking at this as a love reading, the female or the divine feminine is an energy of shock or surprise. Okay, and the divine masculine is not as an energy of out of balance right now. So together, those two energies would make sense. Okay, and there's all this fire there happening on the side of the divine feminine. Okay, emperors crossed by the sun was upright. The sun. Okay, what can we do today to balance? Focus on what makes us happy. We are happy, happy, happy being in balance and in alignment. All right, let's check it out here. How is the Empress energy for the Libra energy? What are the feelings here happening now regarding this Empress energy in Libra in the 7th house of committed partnerships? Again, wherever Libra is in your chart, you are looking at how you feel currently towards this area of your life. How you feeling? Smoking hot, apparently. Woo! I just got double chills down both arms, guys. So the Lovers is a choice card. Um, this choice could be surprising. It could also mean you have a choice between two people, or if Libra is in a different life area slash house in your chart, you will have a choice to make there. And it could either shock and surprise you or others. Okay. The Tower is all about tearing things down to the very base grassroots so that that faulty foundation can be rebuilt in a more structured way. Okay, so Lovers crossed by 10 of Cups. So you in the feels, Empress energy, you in the feels. Okay, what about tangibility here? Time, energy, resources, talents, money, Divine Empress energy regarding committed partnerships. Okay, we are holding back here a little bit as far as monetarily or with our time, energy, and resources. There is a sense of wanting to protect yourself in some way in this life area, or just to the divine feminine in general. Okay, well, the Tower is happening, you're pulling back here. There's the star energy again that we saw twice yesterday. We also did see the Lovers there. This is our with granted, and this implies the Tower is already happened. Okay, so this could be why we're holding back here. The star card number 17, or the energy of 8, cyclical balance, temperance, happens after the 16 card of the Tower. The 16 comes down to a 7, so it was something divinely guided, as is the Lovers. Could be past life soulmate energy here, something that was meant to come into your world that you have to make a choice about. All right, opposite side of the spectrum in your house of self, or if you're looking at the energy of the divine masculine. And remember, guys, this is not gender. This can be same-sex relationships. This can be partnerships. This can be coworkers that we work with, right? Take it as it resonates for you. And you can also, again, you've been tuning into the mini lessons, then apply it to those life areas, okay? Aries energy here of the Emperor. Okay, so the house of self here is out of balance somewhere. And I did start off saying that we need to find our happiness. In order to do that, finding our happiness brings us balance. And if we're out of balance, then that happiness can't come, right? We could have been thrown off balance from this Tower that happened in our house of committed partnerships, or wherever that life area is located for you. Now, the Page of Cups is what is the action. Okay, so what action are you taking in your house of self? This is something unbelievable, thinking, well, when pigs could fly, right? This is a person dropping in on you out of the sky. This is also an energy of an apology or some kind of small love offer in this action. The awakening of the heart chakra, if you can see his heart energy pushing out. And then right here down through the bottom, I did say this was divinely guided. We do have the Emperor on the board here, or excuse me, the Lovers on the board here. Could have an Emperor coming in. That could be the shock. You're like, wait, what? I thought I already had an Emperor. Or if it's a job offer, this is something that you never saw coming. Okay, and it really is a boost to the ego. You have to make a decision about it though, because this is a tough choice, whatever this is. Whatever this is, it's something that you never saw coming. You didn't see this action coming. So if this is a you versus them read, you can flip the energies, but the action of the emperor in that case, if we are looking at this relationship here, is them taking action with an apology or some type of love offer. Could be a younger person. Okay, so the emperor can be quite younger than the empress. And pages aren't really associated to any signs. It's not really about signs. I mean, the sign of the lovers is Gemini energy. Okay, so you want to think of duality. Okay, again, balancing energy. And then the Four of Pentacles. I've been seeing twos like crazy. I woke up at 4:24 in the seconds this morning on the dot. I snapped a phone snap of it because I was like, what the heck? All right, here, guys. What is this crossed by? This love offer or apology? Yeah, out of heartbreak. Okay, so this is like the energy or the action that this is being taken is in the environmental energy of this heartbreak. Okay. We could, if we're out of balance right now, guys, this could just be we just are not feeling great about ourselves, our emotions, we're in the feels. I did say that at the beginning. If this is the divine masculine and his feels, he ain't comfortable in it. Okay, if this is the life area of your first house of self, of your ego, there is improvements coming with help from the divine in some way. Your energy, your vitality could be opening up here. Okay, and I did promise I wasn't going to look at the bottom. I'm trying to keep it short. Okay, well, let me focus here. Ace of Swords, masculine energy. What is the truth that the Emperor energy could be facing, saying, wanting to know, or giving? This could also be truth for yourself that you are realizing. Three of Wands. I just wanted to take that out, see what that was here. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So we want the truth about what this offer is. This could be information that we're learning. Pages are about learning something new. And interesting here, we've got double page energy along with this Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a waiting energy. The Page of Pentacles is also the slowest page. They're delivering messages of the king. So this could be a job offer for you, is what it looks like. And that it could be, again, coming out of the blue, and you're like, holy crap, did not see that coming. And maybe that's what restores your balance here. If this is the divine masculine energy, the truth is that they're either waiting on an offer or waiting on a message of communication from you or you them. Looks like you're the one holding back, though. So again, maybe this offer is too small, or it's been a long time coming, and that wave is finally coming in for you. That could be what this judgment call is all about. That's the issue, get off the pot card. Okay. And the sunshine, what makes you happy? Is your energy in balance enough to make this decision in a logical and balanced way? Because major arcana, guys, that's happening. Choices coming up. Crossed by the Ten of Cups again. So we saw that in the divine feminine energy with the lovers. And now we see that repeated after lots of shuffling and the truth here being offered up. Somebody wants to be happy. It looks like old Landhauser wants to rejoin Elizabeth. Wish fulfillment, guys. Happy family card. Be coming back home. All right. Temperance energy. What brings these energies back into balance? We've got the Star again and Eight of Cups in an environment of confusion. Okay, I did say this is something like, what? Huh? Oh my gosh. We're surprised by this. Could have been something that you already had walked away from. And look at that sun energy that's just coming up here in that Eight of Cups. So this is the duality of the sun coming up and the nighttime energy. And we're on the card here asking about balance. This is the energy we are inquiring about. See how they are mixing those two energies together and tempering the energy. So what could bring you balance is walking away from what does not make you happy, walking towards your own personal happiness, your own wish fulfillment. Okay, because when we're happy in ourselves, that's when love comes in, guys. When we are happy and balanced, that union cannot happen, at least not with someone else who's balanced as well. You can definitely pull in somebody that is just as unbalanced as you. That's how the universe works. It needs to balance itself out, and it will if you don't with this tower. So it does feel like this has been a really hard decision towards the Empress regarding something in your committed partnerships, and it has thrown yourself off balance. How you feel about it is passionate, whatever this is, whether it's love or relating to a different area of life. There is a choice to make regarding your passion and happiness. The Lover's card is hot. We did get that fire energy, a burnt core temperance. We've got the tower with fire on it as well. And we've got this return home. Oh, and the song of the day, this mountain I must climb. I want to know what love is. Cupid, awakening. I swear I try to get away from love readings. I'm not focusing on that. I'm trying to be broad here for anybody watching. Okay, so what can bring you back into balance is your own personal happiness, which oddly enough, we do have Aries in North Node of Destiny and Libra in the South Node of the gifts you brought. So wherever those two juxtaposition for you on your birth chart, the opposite energy, okay, is the lesson that you must achieve while the North Node is still in Aries. So that's definitely a duality and like a crisscrossing of energies there big time. And to be able to avoid a tower before January of 2025 in the House of Committed Partnerships, we must find autonomy within committed partnership. Okay, those who are overgivers or in unbalanced relationships will definitely be getting their tower. And then anybody who has been holding back or is selfishly in the energy of me, will also have a tower in their area of committed partnerships. And how do we balance both of these energies? Okay, by walking towards your happiness, something you've always wished for, so that that can come in for you. And these are 2 8 cards, double 8. In my own personal reading this morning, bottom of my deck, environmental energy, 3 8s in a row. 3/8 in a row. Okay, so it's interesting that this is coming out here in the center. Wow. Okay, guys, if you want to know what love is, if that resonates with you, please do hit that like button. I really appreciate that sharing of your energy. And again, if you would like information on how to acquire your own personal birth chart from me, then you can look for that in the description box. Okay, I got a peek confusion about. Oh, shiznit. This feels like a repeat customer, guys. So you're in confusion, could be environmental energy, just saying, because you're coming into balance. You've got your divine masculine and your divine feminine in yourself balanced. Okay. And again, we're pulling on walking towards your happiness and your highest wish. You're already off. You're off to the races. And the reason I say this could be a repeat customer, because the Three of Swords is here with the Magician. Somebody could have overpromised, and look at that on her hat, the figure 8 balance, and see this balance of energy here. What I just said. Why'd I have to peek? 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment as you walk towards that happiness and your hope from an 8 to a 9. Bottom of the deck can also be seen as future energy, what you don't see coming. So you're reevaluating your happiness, looking if the juice was worth the squeeze. So it does feel like a repeat customer. You're reevaluating here. Maybe Papa comes home and you're like, oh, now hold up a minute, sir. That's this fire going on right there. Happy family under that King of Pentacles. Dang. All right. Gotta stop. Bottom of the deck, vulnerability. Let's get one card of advice for you from the angel deck. Okay, 29 minutes. Hope. This is the hope card. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. This is the sun card in the major arcana. The angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful. So keep faith with your dreams and visions. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. Okay, you can rewind. I'll put my mouth back up. Wow. Okay. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. Then send out positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Ask the angels for help, and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring them to life. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. And the affirmation is, I am extremely optimistic. Man, magnets, the lovers, 3 on each side. I mean, Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, both sides. This is a powerful connection, but it's out of balance. Okay. We got to get in balance ourselves in order to get on that chariot and go with our balanced energies. Okay, guys, let's leave this shiz behind. You gotta rise. Time to rise like the phoenix. Okay. Okay. Hope crossed by vulnerability was on the bottom there. We cannot, love does not work if we're not vulnerable. That's just period. Even though it's scary, do it even though your voice shakes. Or in this case, your body shakes. That's okay. Energy of the sun right on the bottom underneath that. I cannot make this up. The lovers again. All right, Psyche and Cupid. Much love to you. Have at it.